Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Monday, post-Super Bowl, post-Coinbase ad, which we are going to spotlight today. We have Bitcoin Treasury Company news, ETH Treasury Company news, Binance with their Seifu fund. They bought more Bitcoin. Guys, we have so much going on today, and the market is still chilling. We're at $69,000 Bitcoin. If you guys are ready for the Zest, the news, the education, don't hesitate to go ahead and smash that like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 lovely live viewers, and a goal of 25,100 subs. We have 29 to go. Let's keep getting after it, guys. 1 week from today is February 16th, and that is my birthday, so we're gonna kick off next week with a little birthday stream. I'm very excited, and there's just a lot going on. Guys, I'm just so bullish on you. I'm bullish on this community. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and without further ado, I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then go discover your crypto possibilities with Uphold. They have a beautiful XRP debit card that you could earn like 4% XRP back on. So go ahead and check out the Up of the Hold. I did buy some crypto on there last week, buying the dip. I would say I did good buying the dip last week. Did I buy at the absolute low of the week? No, I did not. But I was literally right there, and I'm happy with it. My hair is still straight. Yes, it is. My hair is still straight, guys. I straightened it again today. I might have some like traveling to do this week that might just pop up out of nowhere that might require this. So I did exactly that. But again, guys, my birthday is February 16th. That is next Monday. So please be on the stream and hang out with me for my birthday. I want to give away some Bitcoin. So we'll give away some Bitcoins. Let's say good morning to everyone. Let's go. We got Jesse, Silver Days. Good morning, David Bulls. Let's see who's here. Mama Shadow. Good morning. Who else is here? Fat Oracle, Loco, good morning. JC, Backup, good morning to you. We have Chipper. We have One House. Pieces everywhere. Alex Kaimana. Oh boy, there's so many things going on. JC, we have, oh, it's Aquarian's birthday. Happy birthday, Aquarian. Everyone say happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday. Yes, we love this. Woo, that's beautiful. Happy birthday, Aquarian. I'm so happy you're spending it with us. Ray K, good morning. Aloha Jay, good morning. All right. Rob C, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm feeling very summery. Today. Leo Mopac Crypto, good morning to you. Fitz is in here. I think I got everyone. Thank you to Black Hat as always. Oh, shoot. I forgot to set up our after show. Guys, we do have an after show in the Discord for everybody today. So members are for Wednesdays and Fridays, but Monday is going to be the community Zest. So please go in there post-show. And I'm actually going to turn on a fan because it's really hot in here. Hold on. Okay, beautiful. Yay! Happy birthday, Aquarian. All right, let's jump into market recap, shall we? All right. Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you for being here. This is such a beautiful, active chat on a Monday morning. Everyone is ready to get after it this week, and I am bullish on this week. I really am. I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel some big things. I feel things in the atmosphere. And with that, Maker is up 30%. Wow, 30%. That's a ride. We got World's Liberty that's up 5%. The rest of the market seems to be a little bit red today. And I wanted to kind of go back in time to our cup and handle that was formed between the years of about 2021 to 2024. And then the bottom of our handle was at 54K. We were almost there. We were at 59 as the lows of last week. But again, we rebounded, and exactly where our level of support to watch was around 68K seems that's where we're at. So we want to hold support over here at 68, 69K. Being that was the highest daily candle close of 2021, the all-time high, no, the wick high was 69K, the candle close was 67. So I think we did fantastic. I actually love that we came back down to 60K. That was our former golden zone to hit all-time high at 69. We were looking to gain support at 60K, which again, it ended up working out. As you can see, once we gained support at 60K, it was pretty much a nice little flight up to 70 and then eventually to 100K after that. So I'm really loving this. I think Bitcoin is doing absolutely fantastic. This chart looks amazingly healthy to me. I know a lot of people got liquidated. I know a lot of people got wiped out, but I'm here to tell you everything is going to be okay. We've seen this so many times before. The propaganda right now is through the roof concerning Bitcoin and crypto. And it's just, again, you see every time Bitcoin dips 30 to 40%, there's another stupid narrative that comes out that has nothing to do with Bitcoin. Nothing. But they tie it in. They tie it in because they want you to have you sell your Bitcoin out of fear so that way they could buy your cheap Bitcoin, and ultimately the rich win because they fooled retail yet again. The green dot printed here has printed. It has confirmed momentum is going up. Money flows remains a little bit flat over the weekend. VWAP is a little flat, a little downward, still over that zero line, which is good. We were really oversold with Bitcoin's RSI. Again, when you're oversold, the likelihood of an incoming uptrend increases. So hopefully we continue to move up in that RSI now that we've broken out of that oversold. Wipe everybody out. We have user 16. Amen to that. Amen to that. Guys, I cannot... Whoa, okay. We have a lot to cover today, guys. Again, everything is going to be okay. We have some international news. I gotta go on Kick and get rid of this person. But we have a lot of international news. We have South Korea, we have Russia, we have China. So we're gonna keep getting after it. All right, we're gonna keep. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. All right, let's go and see everybody in the chat. Is everybody okay? If you guys are bullish, put rocket emojis, please. Put rocket emojis all over the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue to get after it. We love to flex our member emojis, so please make sure you're using those in the chat, pretty please. Let's get into international headlines, guys. We're starting off in South Korea, where there was a $54 billion Bitcoin blunder. Let's get after it. South Korean regulators are on high alert after BitThumb and their $44 billion mess. Take a look at this. South Korea's top financial watchdog is stepping up oversight of crypto market days after local exchange BitThumb mistakenly distributed billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin to users. The Financial Supervisory Service said Sunday it would start investigations into high-risk practices that undermine market order, including large-scale price manipulation by so-called whales, trading schemes tied to suspended deposits and withdrawals, and coordinated pump tactics fueled by social media misinformation. That is so wild. Like, this is just all fake. This is all a narrative that they're putting out. They also said they plan to build tools that automatically extract suspicious trading patterns by the second and minute alongside text analysis systems using AI to flag potential market abuse. So here's what they're saying. We don't like that people are using bots to trade, but we're going to have AI scan that. But what about how AI is going to end up battling their AI and they're just not even going to be able to see each other because they're going to outsmart each other? Don't they realize that AI is going to end up running the market anyway? Ridiculous. Now, Bithumb did make a mistake, though, which is kind of wild. Now, Bithumb is one of their biggest exchanges in South Korea. They were credited with at least 2,000 Bitcoin each. Some users got 2,000 Bitcoin instead of a small promotional reward that, again, was a $54 billion mistake, which, you know, you could say that's true. You could say, you know what, that's a problem. They should have been able to do that. But at the same time, again, that's more of a them problem than it is a market problem. I would say that's literally just the business making a mistake, which you don't punish one whole industry for one thing making a mistake. You know what this reminds me of too? Like, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. It was like, what, 10 years ago at this point? The Samsung phones blowing up. When was this? When was that? 2016. Oh my God, I was right. 10 years ago. Holy freaking wow. Do you guys remember this? Samsung Galaxy Note 7 is infamous for manufacturing defects in 2016 that caused its battery to overheat, catch fire, and explode. That is what this reminds me of. So did we just outlaw all smartphones and the iPhone and everyone had to pay the consequence because the Samsungs decided to blow up? No, not at all. So for them to say, oh, crypto's bad and there's so much manipulation because one company messed up, which again, it was a big mess up. Let's not downplay a $44 billion little blunder they got there. But at the same time, do you punish the whole industry for something that one company did? The answer is no. The answer is no. We didn't ban Samsungs. We didn't ban Galaxies. We didn't ban iPhones. We didn't ban smartphones because one decided to blow up and they had malfunctions. That's crazy. That's actually wild. All right, guys. Oh, hello, everybody. We have so many beautiful people popping in this morning. Hi. Hi, everyone. Show off your member emojis, please. Let's continue to go into Russia. So we're getting out of South Korea. That was a little bit messy. We're going to Russia's largest bank. They're gonna issue crypto-backed loans. I feel like the whole crypto narrative is a bit confusing over in Russia. I don't really know what to believe over there. Half the time they're like, we hate crypto. Oh my gosh, you're doing stuff without our permission. Oh my gosh, we didn't approve your mining site. Oh no, Bitcoin. But then at the same time, Putin's like, we love Bitcoin. So and then the whole mining thing is such a mess over there. So we don't really know what to believe out of Russia. Though they do love the digital ruble, they want their own CBDC. We're gonna state the obvious there. Crypto-backed loans, I would say, is a bit of a surprise coming out of Russia. But of course, they're probably very government controlled, and there's probably not many people can get into this. But we'll see. Russia's largest bank is moving toward offering loans secured by crypto and said Friday they're prepared to coordinate with their central bank on shaping the necessary regulatory framework. The lender already tested the model in January. They issued the country's first Bitcoin-backed loans to one of the largest Bitcoin miners, Intellian Data, calling the transaction a pilot and suggesting it was keen to issue more in the future. The volume of the digital financial asset issuances on the platform hit about $5.3 billion in 2025, an increase of 5.6 times compared to 2024, and 204 times greater than in 2023. The bank's regulated digital financial asset DFA business expanded rapidly in 2025, and this comes as they want a traditional balance sheet. Again, it is mostly trad assets within these banks. And it seems as though they want to have a little bit of a different way of going about things. Maybe actually advance themselves here. There was another lender that became the first Russian bank to roll out crypto-backed lending on February 5th to individuals and businesses legally holding Bitcoin. So it seems as though they're trying to do a little dabbling over in Russia. But the lending program, they're saying, is not only targeted to miners, but also businesses that hold crypto on their balance sheet. So seems as though they do like digital asset treasury companies, or DATs is what they're calling them nowadays. So it seems as though Russia likes treasury companies. I would be interested to see if there was going to be, you know how Strategy is like the #1 Bitcoin treasury company in the US. You have Bitmine, that's ETH, which we'll dive into both those companies in just a little bit. But then in Japan, you also have another company that is just popping off there, MetaPlanet, that is stacking Bitcoin. They're the #1 Bitcoin treasury company in Asia. Do we think we're going to have a little Russian competition with some Bitcoin treasury companies? I'd be interested to see. I'd be interested to see what the vibe becomes over there, what the vibe becomes over in Russia. Now, we also have China. Hold on, where's Q the Donnie T?
China.
Oh, China. China is expanding their crypto crackdown and their stablecoin crackdown. They don't like anything that they cannot control. However, of course, they have the digital yuan they have two different versions of their digital fiat currency. So their fiat currency, like we have the dollar, they got the yuan. And they got two different types over there. One is the national yuan, right? So the national yuan is what the everyday Joe Schmo uses to transact. And it's kept only again within the country. You can't transact internationally. Again, very guarded, very much like if you have your social credit score go down, they program your money to not work. So you can't buy anything, which keeps you compliant. We also don't like that. Now, number 2. They have the second digital yuan, which is used for international trade. So what they want to do within these BRICS nations is have the digital yuan be used to trade instead of the dollar. So this is a major de-dollarization push that China is doing. So with that, would you ever think that they would like stablecoins? No. Do you think they would really truly embrace Bitcoin? No. Meanwhile, they're mining it, but we'll stay quiet on this. The Chinese regulators have broadened their crackdown on crypto activities, imposing strict oversight on tokenization and stablecoin issuance. They said recently, influenced by various factors, speculative activities related to virtual currency and the tokenization of real-world assets have occurred frequently, posing new challenges and situations for risk prevention and control. This is jointly issued by 8 national organizations, including the People's Bank of China, the PBOC, and their China Securities Regulatory Commission, the CSRC. It reiterates their ban on crypto, which they say they've had for a long time, but I'm going to say retail obviously can't touch it, but they definitely are. So this notice singles out stablecoins, and this is what they said in relation to that. They argue stablecoins replicate key functions of sovereign money and therefore threaten monetary controls, which sounds a lot like the economic report of the president in 2023 here in the US, where again, under Joe Biden, they had this whole section on CBDCs where they said that essentially CBDCs are money and stablecoins are not, and Bitcoin is not money because they classify money as currency or a medium of exchange that is issued by a sovereign country, aka a central bank. That is the only thing they consider real money. So that goes exactly with what China is saying. Seems like the US and the China ideologies are lining up quite well. And that's again under the previous administration. We obviously know that Donnie T does not like CBDCs. However, where is the CBDC or the Anti-CBDC State Surveillance Act? Where is that? I want to pass it. I want it signed into law. Why aren't we doing that? I know Florida already did it, but we need it done on the federal level. Never should the Federal Reserve be able to issue a digital dollar straight to us. No freaking way. That means we become China overnight and we're done. The day that happens, just know we're clipped. We're clipped. And this is why because Bitcoin's going to be the thing that gets us all out of the madness because it's independent of a government. And all the people that are like, oh, Bitcoin's so scary right now. Oh, it's going to be your savior. Not all heroes wear capes. Some heroes are just code, and that is Bitcoin. When they try to issue you a digital dollar or a one world currency, and you're going to want to be like, absolutely not. Why? Because you don't want to be controlled. When you go and buy a burger, they're going to be like, no, you got too many carbon credits. Too many carbon credits. Ridiculous. Guys, so let me tell you a little backstory. Everyone's talking about my coffee. I went to a new coffee this morning. Technically, It was right outside my door. And and the first 10 people to go there got a free one. And I was number 10. I was like, oh my gosh. So they gave me this free coffee. But then I felt bad. So then I bought a croissant from them. That was really good. But this might be the best latte I ever had in my life. And I'm honestly shocked by it. And it's not something I don't think I could get again. So, wow. So good. Anyway, let's get back into the show. Is gold the real buy? Tell me. Do you guys think gold is the way? Put one or golden emoji, two or Bitcoin emoji. Which one is your pick? One or gold, two or Bitcoin? Let me know. Tether not only buys Bitcoin, mines Bitcoin, but they are getting their hands in gold. Their gold stash at Tether topped $23 billion as buying outpaces a nation states. That is a wild statement. Just one company is outpacing. Just wow. That is wild. And a crypto company nonetheless. Tether has continued their gold hoarding over the past month, ranking within the top 30 global owners of gold and surpassing several sovereign nations. The stablecoin issuer's gold reserves rose to an estimated 148 tons by January 31st, roughly valued at $23 billion, after buying about 26 tons in the last quarter of 2025 and adding another 6 in January. Whoa. That is wild. That is wild. And you know why they're probably doing this? Because they have a lot of tokenized gold. They have a lot of things going on. Now, one thing I find very interesting too is like they're buying all this gold, like, and everyone's saying that gold and Bitcoin compete. But I think they're obviously two very different things. Two very different things. I don't like how people try to say Bitcoin is this or Bitcoin is that. Like, why can't just Bitcoin be Bitcoin? Why can't Bitcoin be Bitcoin? I don't get it. Anyway, as Tether buys gold, other people and companies are buying Bitcoin. They're buying ETH. Let's chat about Bitmine. Bitmine is Tom Lee's ETH treasury company, and they own a significant portion of the ETH supply. If you want the stats, I'm going to give it to you because they literally just bought another 40,000 ETH. Another 40,000. When again, on paper, they're down to billions. But that's on paper. That's not actual realized losses. They never sold. Bitmine has 2.8 million staked ETH, representing $6.2 billion at about $2,125 per ETH. They now own 3.58%. 3.5% of the ETH supply, over 72% of the way to the alchemy of 5% in just 6 months. This dip was a gift for them. It accelerated their buys. And I would say the same for strategy. I'll get there in a minute. What I found interesting too is that they're like, oh yes, ETH has gone down 62%, but we're still gonna be okay, this and that. I have to give it to Tom Lee that he's doubling down. He is doubling down. He said, in the past week, we acquired 40,613 ETH. Bitmine has been steadily buying Ethereum as we view this pullback as attractive, given the strengthening fundamentals. In our view, the price of ETH is not reflective of the high utility of ETH and its role in the future of finance. I would say, period. Because I made a video last week kind of reiterating this point in relation to Bitcoin, where I was like, Bitcoin's price is not tied to its revolution. And people that are viewing it as such are very short-sighted. Very short-sighted. And Binance is trying to have a long-term vision. They're like, listen, we need the Seifu funds. Where's the Seifus? Well, there's an update on the Seifus. They bought more Bitcoin for their stash. Again, they're like, okay, emergency stash, you know? Binance has completed the purchase of 4,225 Bitcoin for their Seifu fund, amounting to 300 million USD stablecoins. Their Seifu address now holds 10,455 Bitcoin. And you notice how they put the address because of transparency. You notice how like a lot of ETF issuers don't do that? Do you notice how banks don't do that? Hey, we just moved funds. This is where we put it. This is when we did it. Here's the receipt. You You only get that with crypto companies. But meanwhile, crypto's so shady. It's the most transparent industry. The most transparent industry. Oh, it's so frustrating. But strategy is fighting the fight. As everyone's attacking Saylor, they're attacking Tom Lee from Bitmine. Saylor said, you know what? Mess around, find out. And we're finding out because we're going to keep buying. They bought over 1,000 Bitcoin. Saylor did a little post. He said Strategy acquired 1,142 Bitcoin for $90 million at $78,815 per coin. And as of February 8th, which was yesterday, they hodl 714,644 Bitcoin acquired for $54.35 billion at about 76K per coin. 76K is their average price. I'm surprised I don't see a Peter Schiff comment here. Where's Peter Schiff? Let's do a little refresh because Schiff always has the clout chase. Let's see. Where's Schiffy? Oh, there he is. I called it. I pulled up this tweet early, so I didn't see Schiff's tweet yet. How did we know? We know this man so well. He goes... Somehow he managed to buy at 78K, averaging your cost up slightly despite Bitcoin trading below 60K during the week and its current price of 68.5. Who cares? He's OTC. He pays a premium. Oh gosh, stop the madness. Shiffy, little shifter. I can't with him. I actually can't. He just makes me laugh. It's just like, okay, grandpa. Like, okay. Anyway, people are facing losses. Just like technically Strategy is down on their Bitcoin, Bitmine is down on their ETH. Cardano's Charles Hoskinson is also facing a $3 billion unrealized loss as well. This man really got transparent with everyone over the weekend. Charles Hoskinson said he is sitting on more than $3 billion in unrealized losses during the crypto market turndown, offering a rare look at his personal exposure during a period of sharp declines. Now, he spoke from Tokyo in a live broadcast addressing a market rattled by forced liquidations and falling prices. He said he shared the figure to counter claims that crypto founders are insulated from losses that affect retail. He told viewers that his financial position has taken a larger hit than most people following the market. He said, I've lost more money than anyone listening to this, over $3 billion now. Would have been really easy to cash that out and walk away. Do you think I honestly care if I lose it all? There's a reason I'm not in the files. There's a reason I didn't get rolled up in FTX. It's not because no one likes me. It's because my default answer is no. I don't care if I lose money. I don't care if it means I get put in the little kids' table and I don't get to go to the White House and all of these other things. My man is salty, darn salty. He's got great points here, but the man is salty. I kind of understand why he's salty with the White House. I think because apparently Cardano was supposed to be involved in the digital asset strategic reserve and XRP as well. A few other things that were very random and I was very confused about. However, apparently they threw all of it away and then Charles wasn't even invited to be part of the conversation, which I was indeed shocked about. I was like, wait, they just threw Cardano in there and then Charles didn't even know? Like, that's kind of wild. I would say the digital asset strategic reserve they initially had, it's good to kind of put that to the side for now. I think these three would be a perfect reserve. These three right here is the perfect reserve. And it would be fun if they included Dogecoin just for some giggles and wiggles, but I think they're just going to build a digital asset strategic reserve and the Bitcoin reserve off of seized Bitcoin. That's pretty much what's going to happen there. Now, if you guys are a part of Ton, if you guys love Ton blockchain, this is big because TonPay is trying to have like a crypto checkout layer for the Ton blockchain. So I thought this was interesting too because I know we have a big community we have a Telegram group, by the way, the Miss Teen Zesty chat. Go join it. Now, so they called Ton the Open Network Foundation. If you guys didn't know, that Ton stood for the Open Network. They launched TonPay, which is a new payment software development kit or an SDK designed to make crypto usable for everyday consumer transactions within their ecosystem. And their product is positioned as a simple wallet-agnostic payment layer that allows merchants and many app devs to accept crypto directly through Telegram, aiming to turn the app into a hub for seamless blockchain-based commerce, which I think would be sick. absolutely sick. Because they're like, we can make like our own Etsy on Telegram where people are just selling things and you could like barter with crypto and do some trading and stuff like that. I kind of like what Tunpay is doing. Bullish on Telegram. I have to say they've been relentless, Telegram. My Telegram group is t.me. Hold on. t.me/missteencrypto chat. It's also on my website. If you guys go on my website, you'll be able to get that. So that's my little groupie. Hold on, let me see if I could pull up the link. Oh, I guess it doesn't pull up. Where is it? Okay. Let's go over to our spotlight today because we're already yapping away. We got Coinbase and the Super Bowl. Let's do this. Coinbase had the biggest controversial Super Bowl commercial. And it was like, okay, like I thought it was pretty fun. I was like, okay. So basically the commercial, and I can't really play it because it was like the Backstreet Boys, right? And it's like a song. But essentially they had the lyrics up throughout the commercial. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. And then at the end, it went like from everybody singing and then it just like got into Coinbase, right? And then look, Coinbase, woohoo, Coinbase. So I thought it was still a very interesting commercial. And it kind of goes with the Coinbase theme of just like kind of going with the flow and doing something a little bit unique and to hold people's attention. A lot of people said the Coinbase ad was terrible. Coinbase retweeted and said, if you're talking about it, it worked. Crypto is for everybody. And you know what? Pop off. You know what? Coinbase is correct. You got to have Coinbase's back on this one. They literally were like, you're saying it's terrible. You're saying it's great. But you know what? Any press is good press. I gotta say, that's darn savage. Gotta say, that was savage. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that was very interesting. I mean, listen, was it very like crypto-centric? No. But was it something that maybe would appeal to other people that are not in the space? Perhaps. And I guess that was the point. We have 25,074 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for getting us over 25K. Bless all of your hearts. We're going to get into coins to watch. Let's do it. Gainers, losers, and things in between. Humanity is up 9%, leading the gainers. World Liberty is up 6.5%. Decred up 6%. Sky up 1.5%. And Leo up 0.9%. Looking at Lighter is a little dim, leading the losers today. Down 8%. Stories down about 8% as well. Jupiter down 7.7%. Memecore down 7.3%. Arbitrum down 7.2%. Let's look at Ethereum, guys. $2,000 ETH. As long as we're above this 2030 mark, above that $2,030, I consider us to be chilling. Below us is that 1850. Obviously, bullishly, you want to pass this 2200. You want to get ultimately up to that $2,800 ETH. That's where our hearts are very warm and fluffy. We are down 1.8% as the momentum continues to pick up, but the money flow remains flat. VWAP is also flat, a little bit down today. RSI is just bridging out of that oversold. Might go back into there in the trenches. Litecoin, it's the right coin. Everybody loves Litecoin. Even though it's down 1.47%. $53.69 today. We're looking at the bearish 43, bullish 64. Green dot printed. We had a little Christmas tree action, as I like to call it, with all the red and green dots. Most recently, little green dot printed here. And confirmed, moved up. Money flow is moving up ever so slightly. RSI is oversold, which I would say is good. Relieve the selling pressure. Drain them. Drain them. Keep calm, hold on. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to the show. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions in the chat? Or is everybody doing okay? Who's here? Who's here? Where's Golden? I don't know where Golden's been. He must be busy. He must be a busy man. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just like taking a look at the chat. I see Dave is here. Who else? Rashad is here. Keen Bean is here. Auntie S is here. Welcome. M2 says theatra. I agree. Oh, this is theater. That's our favorite. That's like our favorite thing to say on the show. This is theater because it really is. It really is. Yep. Apparently there's no such thing as bad press. I think Coinbase did something unique, and you know what? Like, even though people are a little bit salty about Bitcoin right now, we're gonna look back at that ad and laugh. I think it's fun for the future. Hello, Tube and Jar. Hello. Do I like pina coladas? I see that. That's a banger song too. I think that's an underrated song. I just think that is so creative. Noah's here. This is for you.
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
Hello, Yukio. Hello, everybody. Silverback, hello. Everybody, hello. Thank you for saying hello to me. We love when everyone says good morning to me. Could that blunder land to my wallet, please? I mean, imagine you just looked at your exchange one day, or you got a notification, because sometimes with the exchanges, you get notifications if you receive crypto on there, and imagine you get the notification that's you just received 2,000 Bitcoin. I would pass away. I'd be like, what? Oh my god, I'm dead, guys. I'm getting all those notifications from stores. You got a discount for your birthday. I can't with that. I literally can't. But guys, I'm so excited. Guys, do you think I should get birthday bagels or birthday something? What should I do for the show on my birthday? I definitely want to give out some Bitcoin. And if you guys didn't know, on February 16th, 1 week from today, it's going to be my birthday. I'm going to be 23 years old. I'm going to be a new age and stuff. So I wanted to celebrate and give back to you guys by giving away some Bitcoin. So is that cool? Would you guys enjoy that? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Would you be down to accept some Bitcoin? Maybe I could give you presents, Lee, hello, lots of love from Wales. Oh, well, hello, my friend from Wales. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. We do have a Discord, so if you have not yet joined the Discord, we're going to go into the after show. It is open for everyone today, so members are only on Wednesdays and Fridays. A birthday donut. Maybe birthday churros. Oh, wait, no, my churro place is going to be closed on Monday. Oh, darn. I don't know. Key lime pie, you know what? That sounds really fun. Actually, a little pie. All right, yeah. Free Bitcoin? Yeah. We'll give away. Wear a cowboy hat. That would be really fun. Okay, so let's make a deal. You know what? Maybe we'll see what I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until maybe Friday to decide the amount of Bitcoin I'm gonna give away, because I don't know what the market's gonna end up being like. Ideally, maybe let's give away $100 on Monday. Maybe do a few $20 giveaways? Does that sound fun to you? Maybe, perhaps let's call it, no matter where the market goes, we're going to give away at least $100 on my birthday. That's going to be the plan. So be here, $100 giveaway. Maybe I'll split it up. Maybe in 4, or I'll see how it ends up. But I think it would be fun. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so beautiful. Oh, the wave machine in Dubai. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to go on one of those. That sounds so fun. Oh gosh, I'm so bullish. Thank you guys so much. Go to Discord right now. We're gonna go hang in the Discord. I just appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Be here again on Monday, next Monday for my birthday. We'll be live, of course, all week anyway. We're live Monday through Friday at 9:45 a.m. Eastern and things like that. Talking about the latest crypto news in the market, because we want you to stay informed and stay happy and stay positive. We are literally one big family. And I adore you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. So thank you for being here. I'm gonna go post a little video in a little bit. I have something in my brain already, so I'm gonna go create that, bring it to life, and then post it on the internet. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for 25,000 subscribers that we hit last week too. We're gonna go into the Discord right now, so please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful start to your week. I am bullish on you, and as always, stay zesty. Peace. Bye.